Just fall on there and just stack up.
What's up, dude? I love you so much and have you doing the 12, huh?
I think there's coke in it too.
My parents have a timeshare at Fairmont.
That's fine, we're staying inside.
You go there.
Yeah, well, we had to go from my OPD, so just being out. Yeah, that's fine. I want to be okay with that, that's fine. Where are you from?
I'm over East 14.
East 14th Street Road? We get a parking lot.
I'm parking totally zone.
Yeah, we're fine, we're inside the building now, so we're fine.
Park down here.
Yeah, survey one area, I would say. Coast is clear.
Sam Canada, something else.
We need to speak long.
So you just found
My car's probably.
So I repeated our, I told him earlier that we're not going. And I got here and I sat here and looked at the three.
He was like,
You know, we got us together. It's on the sidewalk there. Right, I know, waiting for the guard. Got that little hole. Right. So I have a camera and read this, watch it on yours. Fortunately, there was a cop standing there for a long time. And the guy, cruise restaurant with his lights on. Pretty sure, besides us, at least one other station I know of that's that city.
Now they want me to ask questions.
Oh, you got some questions? You're not gonna tell me. Yeah.
Maybe the other people will ask for you.
oh, you have, I can't really,
I don't know if you should even get to
yeah, I can't really ask for Dean.
Dude, do it. I'm all for it. Here, here's the question. If you ask the city, how the city of OIS is helping fire victims after the 301 fire that you were at.
Yeah, shoot that too. And then they did that last night.
This is where I'm starting. The wheel spins.
That's a big thing for hanging out and checking the squirrel.
Yeah, but I can't find parking.
You got to stage, you got to stage and set cars, so you send cars. Stay close.
Years ago, I was in the Palo Alto.
There's
Maybe it's 11.
When you and Tom should, you want to go with Tom.
good truck traffic on us now.
I know.
Dean, you weren't, Tom, you weren't there when he was there.
We weren't together. We were ships passing in the night. I was there from 98 till 2000.
When did you get there?
Where?
At Kingston.
Oh,
When
I did 10 years.
oh,
Our time?
2016. It'll be 10 years in October.
There you go. So answer's not coming? Answer. To ask the question.
No, but he's not going to make it.
Did you hear that I was here and he was afraid I was going to look at me again? Morning.
You do more?
You have to go with Jen. But, you will eventually go to this.
Yeah.
Oh, something you've done.
All right, I'll just wing it. Put the cameras over here.
I don't know why you did it, but
Actually, can I level a question to you guys while you're here? From a media perspective, we used to have video park up for amusements. New curbs have screwed us. We have nowhere secure to park our amusements now. We have to park further away. The vans are valuable.
Yeah.
They've been broken into.
We get targeted. We've got two crews
We're targets.
held up out
I'll tell
here.
you, you used to park just a little that way on 14.
No, we used to be able to pull up on the sidewalk where the cops stayed. And now with the double curbs and the the bike lanes, we can't get over those curbs.
Makes no sense, it's one of the biggest
It's-
thoroughfares.
It's an issue.
Yeah.
In the city,
Because
there's only one lane traffic.
At this point, I feel unsafe, and I won't cover it.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's,
And I can tell my business, I can say, I don't feel safe, and you're not gonna
What's
get
the,
coverage.
what's the solution for that?
Parking for media spots, media crossing, close to City Hall, so that we can park
You mean
our
like where the
news
council members
vans.
count? Parking, like, will that be close enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can park in those tollways, that says tollway.
Well, I have never parked in my spot, it's always taken. so-
I know, they're always
Well,
open.
that's-
If you guys want to, just
Nobody,
take my spot.
but that's not official.
Yeah.
I mean, he's parked all the way around the block, you know, and it's like, that's a target.
What about?
Broken windows.
Your vans are probably too big to get down the road, right?
Oh, yeah. At least 14 feet. The dishes on top.
What about if you took the bollards out and everyone comes up above and right in front?
That would be perfect. Perfect. Bollards need to be removed for big cross countries. Yes.
I'll talk to you about that.
Thank you.
That's a solution.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Totally. Thank you, sir. My name's Dean, by the way.
Zach.
Zach. Good to meet you.
Councilman, thank you for bringing the parking discussion to
Oh,
Public Works.
yeah. Justin's not happy with that, but we need to just know what we're talking about.
We will back you up. It needs to be too important for it not to be considered. Thank you.
Appreciate it, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
It's a lot.
Nice not know each other.
I just always actually always were like, I have a weird name, so I always like, because of something.
Right.
I always don't say my name.
See you here. I'm the pool.
Hey, did you have a conversation with someone about this? I did.
Yeah, I think they just probably heard my conversation.
He's not getting fixed. Oh, like the bank plan.
That was a show.
Yeah, well,
It's because of that fatality. My father got run over by a skid car. I get it. They should have. Hey, Mike, what's up?
I appreciate that. You guys appreciate it. We all want to help make it all work good.
You gotta come up here, you gotta.
How you doing this morning? I don't put the suit on for just anybody.
I tell you, I love it. Okay. Right here? Okay. So, tell Charlene if Kevin's not here, she's ready to speak. She's ready to ask her. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. It's Kevin Kaiser.
We have Kaiser PG there.
All right. Thanks everyone for coming. Justin Phillips, Communications Director for the Mayor's Office. Really appreciate media showing up for this. We're doing what the mayor calls one of those good news stories. We have a great group of speakers today representing the city of Oakland. We have the Oakland Police Department, our corporate partners, college system. We're sharing some public safety news. And to get us started, I'm going to bring up Mayor Lee.
Thank you very much and good morning. I want to thank you all for coming out to here, some good news. It's a good news day, and I really appreciate your communicating to the public what we're doing in this city to help us move forward. I want to begin by thanking our partners who made this possible. Kaiser Permanente has been part of Oakland for more than 80 years, and I want to thank Kaiser Permanente, first of all, for their commitment to community well-being and public safety, because the involvement in the partnership continues to make a difference. And also, where's Dante? Thank you very much, Dante Green, for your leadership. And also, let me just say to Sarah and PG&E and Guy, we really appreciate your partnership and your support, because public-private partnerships and working with our private sector here in Oakland is extremely important in terms of making sure that we continue to move forward. So thank you all again very much for being champions for what we're announcing today. Also, let me thank a council member president who's not here right now, but he may be here later, but I want to thank him for his leadership. Also, Charlene Wong, Zach Unger, Ken Houston, and all of our city council colleagues, Councilmember Fife and Rowena Brown and Noel Gallo, our OPD chief, Mr. Chief Beer, Merritt College President David Johnson, Mildred Oliver from Merritt College, everyone who's helping to build a real pipeline, and that's what this is about, a pipeline from education to public service right here in Oakland. And of course, residents, including myself, all of us here have public safety as our top priority. But safety is not only about enforcement, it's about trust, it's about prevention and accountability, and it's about working in partnership with our community and our private and public sectors. One of the most effective ways to strengthen public safety is to ensure that the people entrusted with this responsibility come from Oakland, and that they understand Oakland and are accountable to the communities that they serve. And that's why I'm really proud to announce that Oakland has secured nearly $900,000 from Kaiser Permanente, PG&E, and community partners to reinstate the Oakland Police Department Cadet program. And this program was unfunded in 2023 due to budget constraints. So I want to thank our partners once again for allowing us to be able to reinstitute a program that we know works. And so we're bringing it back today because we know that investing early and investing locally leads to stronger outcomes for our city. Now, this cadet program is part of a broader effort to build a public safety pipeline rooted in opportunity, partnership, and community trust. Just last week, we graduated 14 new officers from the 195th Police Academy, our first class in a full year. The 196th Academy is already underway, and both are part of 5 budgeted academies included in the city's plan. We've also launched a pre-academy class at Merritt College to better prepare candidates for success, because readiness truly matters. The cadet program focuses on Oakland residents ages 18 to 21 who are enrolled in college. Cadets work part-time, receive paid experience and mentorship, and gain early exposure to public service before entering the academy. And it works. Officer Isaac and Isaiah Bird Harris, Skyline graduates, now serve Oakland together. Sergeant Blue Lowry came through Oakland Tech and the cadet ranks and now leads the community that raised them. Sergeant Hardeep Singh's career began with a recruitment sign-in at Acorn. So Oakland young people who become Oakland officers is what we want to continue. Cadets graduate from the police academy at over 90% compared to about 60% for non-cadet recruits, lower costs, less attrition, and officers better prepared to serve the community with care and consistency. This funding will support 9 cadet positions over 2 years, helping rebuild a pipeline that reflects Oakland's values. Keeping our neighborhoods safe is town business, but safety means knowing the community, respecting the community, and being accountable to our community. And this is only but one strategy to begin to increase the numbers of our police force. So I want to thank you all once again, because I really believe that the next generation of Oakland's public safety leaders will come from right here. And so thank you all again, and I'll now yield back to Justin.
Thank you, Mayor Lee. I'm going to bring up Chief Beer now. Chief.
Thank you, Chief Beer with the Oakland Police Department. I want to thank Mayor Lee and all of our community members from PG&E and Kaiser and Merritt College. This is huge. So if we're going back to talking about when we first met and we started talking about how we could beef up the numbers in the police department and a program that would actually work, one of the first things I mentioned was the Oakland Police Department's Police Cadet program. It is a proven way to develop future officers and professional staff from our own community. This program invests early on in young people who are committed to public service. It provides them with education, mentorship, and real-world experience. What hasn't been mentioned is when the cadets come into the police department, they could be assigned anywhere within the department itself, helping with investigations, our Youth and Family Services Division, could even help direct traffic. And they work that side by side with senior officers. It's one of the best mentoring programs. The mayor already spoke about the success rate. You know, as we're developing them, they can come in at the age of 18. Our education is the biggest piece. Obviously, after high school, we highly encourage them to go to college. And then while they're in college, they can start the academy at 20 and a half years of age. But we actually really encourage them to finish their college education, get their degree, and then come back in. As stated, the success rate is over 90%. But that doesn't stop there. Not just with the police department being officers, we've also had cadets graduate and become police dispatchers, police services technicians, and police evidence technicians, all with a really high success rate. We're taking children from our community, bringing them into the police department, building that relationship early on, and as they come up through the ranks, they understand the culture, and they are policing the community that they grew up in. I can tell you right now, they've already been named, but I know each and every single one of these fine young officers, and now 2 sergeants. I saw them as cadets. I truly love them all from the bottom of my heart. I'm so proud as they're starting to carry on with their career and become leaders, not just in the police department, but in their community. So I can also say, as of last week, we graduated 2 cadets, 2 former cadets from our most current academy of the 195th, and it further strengthens our community ties. It beefs up our recruitment efforts and prioritizes Oakland residents, particularly students from Oakland schools. You know, this approach, it strengthens the trust and the accountability and the long-term retention. So ultimately, this is for the entire Oakland community, developing officers and city employees who live in Oakland, understand Oakland, and are dedicating to serve their own neighborhoods and family and friends. So thank you, everybody. Pass it back over.
Thank you, Chief. Also want to acknowledge Councilmember Ken Houston is here as well, and the Oakland Chamber. I see Barb Leslie in the back, so good to see you. I'd like to invite now David Leach.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is David Leach, Senior Vice President and Chief Security Officer for PG&E. Thank you, Mayor Lee, Chief Beer. Such a privilege and a pleasure to be here with council members and my other colleagues. It's just a pleasure to celebrate the reinstatement of this OPD cadet program. PG&E has a long history in Oakland. We've been proud to call Oakland our home for the last 4 years with our corporate headquarters, but our roots run deeper than that. Our roots go all the way back to 1866 when our predecessor, Oakland Gas Company, first served this city. With that history, we're more than just an energy provider or a tenant. We see ourselves as a partner in the community. Our commitment to the community runs really deep, and it's centered on vitality and prosperity of this community. Our coworkers live here, work here, raise their families here, work in these neighborhoods every day. We support what makes Oakland special, which is beyond safety investments with Kaiser and others. It goes into cultural investment, artistic celebration, volunteer efforts. We have nearly 7,000 PG&E coworkers who work right here in Oakland. Together, our efforts strengthen this community, bring purpose and joy to our people, and they deepen our connection to the city. Public safety is really essential for our operation. It's essential to our customers, to our coworkers, and the communities we serve. We're entering our third year now partnering with the Oakland Police Department and the business improvement districts. We've seen great results from that. We have visible presence of OPD officers, public safety coordinators. This has had both a direct impact on actual public safety and people's feelings about safety, both of which are very, very important. One of the things that I love about the Cadet program is that it both strengthens public safety now and it creates career pathways for the future that last a lifetime. For PG&E, career development is one of our core pillars. We have a program somewhat similar to this called the Power Pathways, and it is operated right here out of Oakland at the Cypress Mandela Training Center. And we, through that program, have brought out 1,300 graduates, 86% of which have been hired by PG&E or by the utility industry. So we know this is a model that works and that we want to invest in. This is that same kind of a model: practical skills, apprenticeship, and a sustainable career path. We're really proud to support this cadet program. It strengthens safety, it expands opportunity, and it reflects our community values. We're excited about Oakland's long-term growth and prosperity, and we look forward to celebrating these cadets' success. Now we'll turn it back over.
Thank you, David. Next up, I'm going to bring up Dante Green with Kaiser Permanente.
Good morning, Dante Green, Senior Vice President and Area Manager with Kaiser Permanente. I want to thank Mayor Lee, Chief Beard for their leadership. It is greatly appreciated. As it was mentioned, Kaiser Permanente, we have been serving the city of Oakland for 80 years, and our commitment to this community is unwavering. Our mission is to improve the health of the communities that we serve, and oftentimes the opportunity to strive towards that mission actually takes place outside of providing traditional healthcare services. So this program is a perfect example of Mayor Lee's vision of investing in our youth, investing in public safety, creating opportunity, building trust, and building the connection between the Oakland residents and the institutions that serve them, like Kaiser Permanente. So we are excited and elated to be able to partner with this program to improve public safety, and to stay aligned with our mission of improving the health of the communities that we serve. So being one of the largest employers here in the area, public safety is vitally important for our business, for our community, and for our overall mission of improving the health for the city of Oakland. Being that we are rooted in Oakland, Kaiser Permanente's business is town business, and we are really excited about this partnership. So thank you, Mayor Lee, for your leadership. Thank you.
And as the mayor mentioned before, the collaboration with the city council focused on improving public safety. As Dante and the mayor have said, that is town business. I want to bring up Councilmember Wong.
Good. Everyone. My name is Charlene Wong. I am the Public Safety Chair, and I'm also the representative for District 2. I want to thank the mayor and her team for their incredible leadership, for this awesome news that we have, as well as our community partners. One of the things that has been my great privilege as the Public Safety Chair is really partnering with the mayor to think through innovative ways that we can address the police shortage. We all know that we have an understaffing crisis. This is one of the many strategies that we're going to be employing in the city, and this is a model for community policing. This is about raising young Oaklanders, the next generation, to be inspired to see that they can step up to do constitutional policing, policing that is really about protecting their own neighborhoods. The other privilege that I've had as the Public Safety Chair is to really get to know some of the officers within our Oakland Police Department. And one of the things that I had learned while asking them, what keeps you here, when we know that we also have issues with retention? And it was really the cadet program that stood out, because it is our police officers that came up through the cadet program that felt actually raised by the police department. And so even, because let's be honest, this is a tough job. You'll see crime that you wouldn't see in, say, some of our neighboring suburbs. And so it's really that sense of being raised by the police department that keeps you here in OPD. And it is the cadet program. So I'm just honored and excited to be part of this effort. So thanks, everyone.
And Oakland has benefited greatly from working with folks like Merritt College, and so I want to bring up Mildred Oliver.
Good morning. My name is Mildred Oliver, and I'm the chair of the Administration of Justice Department at Merritt College. I'd like to thank Mayor Lee and all of our partners here for making this program a reality. Merritt College Administration of Justice Department is committed to continuing our work with the Oakland Police Department and the City of Oakland to prepare the next generation of students for service to our citizens. We believe that we have everything that we need right here in the City of Oakland. We just need to connect the dots and continue to make the change. Just last night, as the mayor mentioned, we relaunched our Law Enforcement Pre-Academy. We have 28 students who are willing and interested in serving in law enforcement capacities. So once again, Merritt College is committed, and we're ready to do the work. Thank you.
And the mayor also mentioned cadet program graduates previously. We have officers Isaac and Isaiah Harris, twin brothers from Skyline, who are Skyline High alumni, now serving the city where they grew up. Sergeant Blue Lowry, an Oakland Tech graduate who came up through the cadet ranks, and Sergeant Hardeep Singh, who's discovered his calling after a recruitment sign while delivering pizzas in the Acorn neighborhood. And so we want all of them acknowledged. We're going to have one of them speak for the group. Officer Isaac, right here.
Good morning. Thanks, everybody, for having me here. I'm Officer Isaac Harris with the Oakland Police Department. Spell my first name I-S-A-A-C, last name H-A-R-R-I-S. Like everybody knows here, this is my twin brother. I'm born and raised in Oakland. Thank you. We are born and raised in Oakland, West Oakland to be specific. I've been with the police department now for 10 years, my brother for 11 years. We knew we wanted to be law enforcement since we were very little. Playing cops and robbers, we knew we never wanted to be the robbers, always wanted to be the cops. And that moment forward, we just knew our calling was law enforcement. We had an uncle, or a cousin, that worked for Berkeley Police Department. He also encouraged us, but it was not until we got to Skyline High School where we met our resource officer who assisted us and gave us the connections to join the cadet program. Thank you. And that was honestly the best and easiest transition from the civilian world into our profession. The cadet program set us up perfectly. It helped us sharpen our multitasking skills, helped us become a leader. All of that, keeping all of that in mind would keep an education in mind. And honestly, it was the perfect segue into the academy. Like the chief said, the success rate of cadets in the academy is high, and it's a reason why. It's really a hands-on experience, even not only for the law enforcement aspect, but for civilian as well. If you are on the edge about want to become law enforcement, the cadet program is perfect way to see if you want to join the culture. And I honestly say, with us joining at such a young age, it really gave us the opportunity to learn from inside out versus outside in. So I would do the cadet program over and over again. I love my career, and I believe I'm successful. We're successful because of it. So thank you.
So I want to thank all the speakers. Officers, you guys did great. Kaiser Permanente, PG&E for their partnership, Merritt College, building the pipeline, Oakland Police Department, commitment to growing homegrown talent, Mayor Lee's leadership. People will be available for a little bit after this. We're kind of running over time, so we're tight. We have a couple of questions related to the cadet program announcement today.
Let me just take a minute before Mia leaves. I just want to thank Team Lee, Mia and Preston and Justin, because this, you see everyone here, this took hours and hours and hours of working together, and it was led by my great team. So thank you, Mia.
And so we got a little bit of time for a couple of questions. Show me East Bay Times. What's up?
Hey, question for Dante, if that's all right. Just speaking about public and private partnerships. It was a couple of years ago, I think now, that Kaiser Permanente told its workers in the Ordway over there, right near PG&E actually, to stay inside during the lunch hour. That became a really big national news story, really affected the perception of Oakland's crime. Mayor Lee and Chief Beer were here a couple weeks ago talking about how much crime has fallen. Have those policies been relaxed? And what are they now? What stands for crime now?
Yeah, thank you for the question. So as I mentioned, we are still very much based here in the city of Oakland, and we do have a number of employees that have come back into work. They, indulge in the city of Oakland and the amenities. If you come to our hospital right here on Broadway, you will see a ton of KP employees, including our members and patients, that are enjoying the safety of the city of Oakland. So yes, we have progressed very well from that time. And our employees really love the city of Oakland, and we will stay committed to the city of Oakland.
Are they asked to leave? Are they allowed to leave for lunch now? Do you feel like they're
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're absolutely allowed to leave for lunch, and they enjoy the great food, as this is one of the greatest food cities in the country if you haven't seen those awards come out. And so they really enjoy getting out there and enjoying this beautiful weather. So thank you for the question.
And let me just add one thing with regard to Kaiser and public health. And many of us historically have worked on public safety within the context of a public health issue. And public safety is a public health issue, and I really appreciate Kaiser's perspective on the comprehensive nature of why we have to have a variety of strategies to address public health, to help address public safety. Okay, Chief.
If I could just add to that a little bit as well. So this is something, since that came out, we did work together with PG&E, Kaiser, Clorox, and some other businesses in the area to establish a patrol. It wasn't just all on OPD. What we did was we met regularly. They actually funded a squad to work in the downtown area, but they didn't hold us true just to their footprint, to their locations. They shared it with the entire community. So we were able to deploy officers in Uptown, Downtown, Chinatown, even in few and around their buildings. So we had increased police presence, increased enforcement. We used specialized units to do focused operations on the bad actors we knew that were committing robberies and burglaries. There was a significant number of arrests. It wasn't just our data, but they individually did their data with PG&E to confirm it, and crime was driven down. Businesses are starting to open back up again, and we do see additional foot traffic throughout the downtown area enjoying that great food that we are #1 in the nation for. As you can see, I like to eat myself, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So that tide has turned, but it obviously was a true cooperation between everyone that you see up here, to include additional businesses and other people that are not represented here today. That was a combined collaborative effort between all of us.
All right, thanks, you guys. Question in the back.
Okay, I'm going to try to jumble that all up, and I'm going to go backwards back. So, no, great question, and I will say, as far as our numbers, they're growing. So we just graduated an academy last Friday. There was 15 academy graduates. That brought our 14 from OPD. That brought our numbers up to 619. Currently, we do have another academy class that's underway. They set to graduate in May. We are, for the first time ever, going to run a reintegration academy class. We have 3 officers that are coming back in the next week or two that actually just left less than a year ago. So their applications for California Post are going to be streamlined. In addition, we have possibly up to 12, but 10 that will be coming back. We have people that want to come back to OPD as far as the East Coast up to El Dorado County to neighboring agencies. We haven't seen that before. Our attrition rate, which you mentioned, has actually slowed down. The attrition that we're seeing right now currently has shifted to those that are eligible for retirement. So there's innovative ways besides the cadet program that we're looking at, but obviously the cadet program is going to be the one that bolsters that because it's generational. It's not just right now. It's the next generation of young people to come into the police department and lead, and that's infectious. That's what I think, because it's going to bring other people in. I know my son, who is in high school at OUSD, wants to be one of the first ones to apply for it. And he has his friends, his teammates, and other friends from other high schools, you know, Titans, go Titans, but I guess there's a couple of tech people as well. So it's already affecting people looking out right now. With regards to the application dates and times, that's something we have to work out. Thankfully, you know, as far as city government works, I'm probably going to get slapped in the back of the head. This is actually happening faster than what I've seen other proposals go through. And that is a direct result of Mayor Lee, City Administrator Justin Johnson breaking down silos and making all of us work together and open up those lines of communication. I hope that answered all your questions.
Theoretically, like fall?
Oh, no, we want this sooner. Yeah, so as soon as we can secure does anyone have a specific date? Summer? Summer. So it's summertime. Okay. Summertime. Yeah.
Is there any like age limits on applicants?
So yes, so to be an Oakland Police Cadet, and this is for everyone out there, you have to be 18 years old. You can start the academy at 20 and a half years of age, but we encourage all of the cadets to continue with their education at bare minimum, get their bachelor's degree. You do time out at 25 years of age. And if you graduate from college at 22 or sooner, if you're that motivated, then you have to actually put an application in with the police department.
And I'm sorry, just to go back to current staffing, you currently have 619 officers right now. What is the goal?
Well, the goal, Measure NN, says we should have 700 officers. We're currently authorized 687. So we're going to strive and push as hard as we can to get to 687, and then we're going to look to get up to that 700. Ultimately, though, we need more police officers. In my opinion, not just as the police chief, but also as a resident and a father that's raising children in this city, we should have over 800 officers. But that is a discussion for another day. There was a staffing study that was conducted not by the police department, but the Office of Inspector General. That staffing study from a third-party contractor stated that we needed 876 officers just to maintain what these hardworking women and men of the Oakland Police Department are doing right now, driving these violent crime numbers down, actually all crime down. So we have a lot of work ahead, but I can tell you this is the best traction I've seen in a long time to get our numbers back up where they should be. Thank you.
Thanks, you guys. So we're going to close it up. We'll take one more.